You're staying. You need a bath. You need a bath. Hi everybody, welcome to Flossmas Day 15. Today's Sunday. As I said last night, we did not get up and do anything today. I am not feeling well. Cody's not feeling well. My throat hurts. I've got some sinus stuff going on. Stomach is cramping. Kinds of stuff. But anyway, so we've been kind of lazy today. He's actually in the bed taking a nap, but I just finished my stamp for the day, so I'm going to turn around and show y'all that. But I decided today would have been a really good day for me to work on the border, like the top border. Well, I got up there and I started working on it, and something was not matching up. Something was not right. So let me show you. Here's the stamp, which is a very beautiful poinsettia. And again, I've said this several times, the red in this pattern is actually charted as orange. So like same symbol for the orange in the stocking, and the petals of the poinsettia would have been orange, but they're not orange. So I changed some things to red. Like the poinsettia is red, candy cane, Santa's sleigh, the ribbon candy I put red, the little berries on the plum pudding, the cardinal. There's some things that are just supposed to be red, you know. But I did leave orange in the sweater, the background for the mistletoe, the stocking, the light bulbs here. I did leave the orange in some places, but anyway, so here's my mistake. So up here in the corner, these are ecru color stitches, and I put it, you can kind of see where I've pulled out some stitches right here. I just pulled those out. This right here, this one stitch, the very first stitch that I put in, is actually supposed to be, hang on, let me see if I can show you. My tripod isn't in here, so it's actually supposed to be one up from this, and there's not supposed to be a stitch here. So it's one up, and then there's a gap, and this is in the right place. Really, this is. But this isn't. And somehow, don't ask me how, when I went to start putting in these little snowflake areas, and as I did it, I don't know how I'm gonna fix it, because I think what I might have to do is come and like, man, I don't really know. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it and make it work. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and like stitch that. Because everything else is stitched right. So I'm really not sure. I can't figure out why nothing, because it was not lining up right up here. But that's the only thing that I see that's wrong. So I'm not for sure how I'm gonna make this work really. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to figure it out. What I might do, I might stitch the rest of the word collection and then go in and, you know, kind of work it as I go. But I'm very frustrated with that, so I gotta figure that out. Okay, I'm fixing to have to go to the barn to feed horses, but before I go, I want to show you guys what I ended up doing up at the top. So I went ahead and added the pink part of the word collection, got that done. And then in the border, I found something else that I kind of messed up. Geez. Okay, so what I did to fix it was I added that stitch on top. That way it's just going to be a little bit different, but I added that stitch. It is what it is. I will probably add another stitch right there. I don't know. But then I just I made things match up the way they were supposed to. This little cluster of 4 stitches right here actually is not supposed to be touching right there. So that is another reason why it was not matching up earlier. I think otherwise it would have matched the way it was supposed to as up to this point. But yeah, I just added that stitch because that is the top row of stitches on the piece. And like I said, I think I'll add another stitch there just to make it look like it's not weird and gappy. But I'm gonna have to make this side match this side. So what I'm gonna do next, and I don't know if I'm gonna work on this anymore today or not since my actual stamp is done, but the next thing I do at the top, I'm actually gonna take the ecru and go up on this side, and I'm gonna have to make it match this side. Does that make sense? The outside of it. And then we'll go from there. But I think that's gonna work, so. All right, to the barn. Okay, so an update. I mean, it's 3:20. I need to meet my parents out there at 3:30. So I'm running a little bit more behind than I'd like. But, oh, there's my Miss Christmas Eve. She's beautiful. Anyway, so, not feeling well. I have an extremely scratchy throat. I have horrendous heartburn. I'm tired, y'all. I don't know what the problem is. I think it's really warm outside all of a sudden yesterday, so I think that's a lot of it too. Like my allergies act up with weather changes. So anyway, I'll show you all the horses here in a minute. Cody's been building our deck back here. There's our horses and there's our barn. But he's been working on the deck. They're all laid and it's framed up. He's got to nail the boards down and he's going to be pouring some concrete to make it sturdy. But looking good. It's 16 by 16. We're really excited to have somewhere to sit this spring and in the winter too when it's not super duper cold.
I'm coming. I'm going to be there in just a minute. I'm going to be there in just a minute. I promise. Okay? Promise.
We're back from the barn. I'm pretty sure I forgot to get any clips of the horses. Pretty sure, but you saw them when I showed y'all the deck. So, I'm back in. I got kind of warm, and so I'm gonna shower and get my comfy clothes back on because that's just really what I'd like to do. And then, we're gonna go back out to the living room. We're gonna have some supper soon and watch something on TV and cross stitch or read or something. All right, everybody, it is about 10:30. And I wanted to show y'all what I'd gotten done today. I did my Advent stitch, which was the green again, that light green. And I added it to the top of this area, which now I know this is like a palm tree. I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was part of the house. It's not. It's a palm tree. So it's got its leaves now. So we're up to date there. Tomorrow, it's not green. It's a yellow. It's the same yellow color as in the house. Like the tannish yellow. So tomorrow's day 16. And then for stamps, hang on. I really need to be doing this anyway. I pulled my nutcracker out and I was gonna stitch on it, and then I didn't. So nothing to show there. And the reason I didn't was because I didn't have one of the colors pulled for some reason. So, okay. For stamps, I showed you this already, but I did do the day 15 stamp. It's a poinsettia. This one is actually a really, really pretty block. I'm really happy with it. And then the top, I know I showed y'all the pink letters, but I did go back in. I finished the cream border on the top and the edges, and I did make it work. I did find a way to make it work. You can't really see it in here. I'll have to get a better clip of it tomorrow. But this is the whole piece right now. So I did make progress on the top today, which is good. And I didn't realize, I think I had said there were 31 stamps. There are not 31 stamps, there are only 25 stamps. There were 31 stamps on the Halloween one because Halloween was on the 31st. Christmas, of course, is the 25th, so there's 25 stamps. Which actually makes it, because there's some of the Jack stamps I think were a little smaller. These are all a pretty good size, so, Willie, stop. Anyway, so tomorrow I will be doing my advent and my next stamp, and hopefully I'll have the energy to pull out my nutcracker. So we'll see, but I'm fixing to go open my Caterpillar cross stitch advent. I didn't drink tea today, but I'm still gonna see what the tea is, and we shall. Wilbert. Okay, that's fine. He ran off with something. I didn't know what he ran off with, so it was a toy. But anyway, okay. I will see you guys. Oh, and Heather, Confetti Stitcher, commented, and she didn't mean anything by it. She didn't like point it out, but her comment made me realize that I neglected to end my video well yesterday. So Heather, thank you for asking about the pasta, because if you hadn't asked, I would have just been like, la la la, nobody would have known the rest of the recipe. So I told y'all, you know, everything that you put in the crock pot for that Parmesan garlic pasta, chicken pasta. And all it was I did 3 chicken breasts, a bottle of the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce, that same bottle full of milk, a block of cream cheese, and it's like a quarter cup of shredded Parmesan. And that's all that goes in the crock pot. And then once that's done, I cooked it for 4 hours and 10 minutes is what it ended up being. About 4 hours on high. If you did low, I would say 6. But after it was done, I shredded the chicken, just 2 forks. I did it in the crock pot, didn't pull it out, and kind of mixed it up. There was some grease on the top from everything, and I took a paper towel and I just kind of lifted the grease off of the top. And I boiled some rotini pasta. You can do any pasta you like, but I did rotini, and I did a 16-ounce box. And almost all of that pasta, once it was cooked, I drained it, put the pasta in the crock pot, and mixed it up, and it was perfect. Cody has to add seasoning to everything. He didn't have to add any seasoning. He said we had it for our leftovers tonight, and we still have plenty more. So if you're cooking for 2-3 chicken breasts and the pasta, like, you can eat on it for a few days probably. Like, we have enough for probably 2 more meals each out of that container of pasta. But anyway, or container, or out of that meal. But I forgot to talk to y'all about the pasta, and it was so good. I forgot to review it for y'all. Super yummy. Anyway, so that's that. I'm gonna go do my Advent. I would like to know in videos in the future, like not anything. I'm still gonna do my monthly updates. Like you're gonna get a whip parade from me, hopefully on December 31st, and you're also going to get a monthly update. But I was wondering, because I really enjoy vlogging, they're fairly short, and I just tell y'all what I'm doing throughout the day. If I cook something, I show y'all. If I do anything fun, I show y'all. Sometimes I show you what I'm wearing. Sometimes, you know, just kind of random stuff. And I was just, decorations. I was just wondering if that's something that y'all would like to see all year long. Not daily, like during Vlogmas, and I'll probably do daily during Halloween too, for October. Or weekly maybe, I don't know, for October. But I was just wondering what you know, your thoughts were on that. So please let me know. Like I would really like to know like what type of content you like to see from other Flosstubers. I love crafting of all kinds, so when I do, I show it, but I like other stuff too. So I just, you know, like on TikTok, I have 2 separate TikTok accounts. I have a TikTok account for my crafts, and then I have a TikTok account for like my everyday stuff, my skincare, my decor, my clothes, my everything else. So I wish, I don't know, like, and I separated them on TikTok because when I first started it, I was told you need to have a niche. Well, now they're saying don't niche down. But on YouTube, you do kind of need a niche, which is crafting for me, but I was just thinking maybe y'all would like to see other things too, you know, on top of that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go do my Advent real quick, and then we're gonna lay down. Everybody, so here is day 15. We have this cute little weenie dog in a sweater, and it says there's snow place like home. So let's open it. I'm sure it's fabric. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so this is a higher count even weave. I don't know the count. It looks like maybe 28. Oh my gosh. Look how cute. Well, this is my favorite fabric. This is our 3rd fabric, and it is my favorite so far. Look how cute it is. It's got little snow, like snow sprinkles. I wonder what we're gonna stitch on this. I'm a fan. This is so cute. Maybe polar bears. So cute. It looks like it's not a linen, it's definitely an even weave, but it looks like maybe a 28. If I'm guessing, I think that's a 28. I love that they've put a variety. Like I think we've gotten 16 count, 18 count, and now we've got 28. So here's we have these and this beautiful lavender. Look at, we have all of these so far. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. I don't know what we're gonna be, I really can't wait to stitch on these. Hopefully, who knows, maybe after I finish Jack's stamps. So excited. Okay, but that's that. My ribbons are still not in for Spirit of Evergreen. I did want to show y'all too. I got a couple of kits. We had a lady bring in some kits to the store. She was trying to just clear out things that she wasn't going to do. And so she was like, look, keep some, give them away, like whoever wants them. So I saw this stocking and I love it. And I think like if Cody and I ever have a little boy or a little girl and they like horses, I don't know. This is a beautiful stocking. So this is a horse stocking. I almost would be tempted to stitch it for myself. I already started one that's supposed to be for me, but I I would do this for myself. I don't know. I have all those big babies out in the pasture, and this is fitting. But it's beautiful. I've never seen it before. And then I also, talking about babies, I also got this Bucilla, it's a birth announcement. It's called Sleepy Time Castle. And I'd never seen this before either. And this looks like it's probably more for a little girl, but it's got all kinds of pastels. It's got pale yellow, pale green, pale blue, pinks, purple. Like, it has everything, so it really could be for a boy or a girl. Like, the name on the model is Justin Thomas, so that's a boy, but I kind of feel like it looks more like a little girl. I don't know, but I had to get it because I'm in faith stitching things for a future child. So I loved them. I thought they were so cute, so I did get those as well. So that's a new development. So yeah, so that's it for today. We're gonna go to bed. We're gonna turn on the TV. I have my book. I might read a little bit. I don't know. I feel pretty awake. I don't feel very tired, but I know I need to go to bed because I have to, get up in the morning. So, all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and commenting and liking. Like, I truly appreciate it more than you know. Truly I do, more than you know. So I will see y'all tomorrow for day 16.